Alright, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where we are hopefully going to put the smackdown on this child, in a legal sense anyway. We have found one small little contradiction in his story so far, and I think we're going to be able to just keep going with it. As a recap, this kid, Cody Hawkins, or Hackings, always carries his camera with him, and he always takes a picture of the Steel Samurai defeating his opponents. But this one time, he just happened to not take a picture of his hero defeating his villain. I mean, why? Yeah, he's not being too clear. And we know for a fact that he was supposedly stabbed with the samurai's spear. So,
Objection! Objection!
No, he hasn't said it very clearly at all. I love this song. You didn't see all of it, or you saw it wrong. See, I love that. That's such a great little detail. You can see in the wide shots that he's standing on a little crate there so that he's not, you know, up to his eyes. Well, I hope so. I'm just kind of BSing my way through this, as usual. Yeah, this is just another one of those Hail Marys that pretty much better work in our favor. So it's completely possible maybe he had the lens cap on. Maybe he was zoomed in a weird way. Yeah, I love picking on little kids. Absolutely love it. See, this is why I feel like a kid would make a horrible witness in a crime like this. You couldn't bring a kid up on the stand. Adults are unreliable witnesses. Kids have to be even worse. Probably don't do well under pressure. They remember things probably even worse than we do. Alright, we'll be sure to get this kid this time, because I'm waiting to suplex this kid within the full parameters of the law. And it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera and took a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Wow, dude. That's all that happened, yep. Couldn't do it, nothing I could do.
I tried to do a kid, but it came out more like DSP.
Do you want to take a picture like an honorable fucking player? Wow. Come on, dude!
I'm just gone crazy now. Are you sure about that, Cody? Is that really all that happened? I'm pretty sure he took a picture, like, let's be honest. We have evidence that he takes every single picture of the Steel Samurai. I love his stupid anime face when he gets called out. Well, now you just told us. Yelling at children feels great. Took a few shots, but it was too late, and I erased them. I don't know about that one. We have a book that is filled to the brim with pictures of the Steel Samurai defeating his arch enemies. So there's no way you missed a shot. Now the gotcha music starts happening, so I think I think this bird is cooked. If I'm not getting a little ahead of myself. I wonder if there's a way, because I know in computers sometimes you can recover lost items, and in cases like this, usually that's what would be done. You would recover some old files that were deleted. I wonder if you could do the same thing on a camera. This is such a out of left field thing that you would never in a million years think to do this. And it's one of those that I don't think your first time, I don't think you're gonna guess this. I know I didn't the first time. I know I got it wrong the first answer. So the boy erased the photos because the photos were blurry. He erased them by mistake. Or the Steel Samurai didn't win. These two are very plausible, but they're just kind of like, they're normal. This one is so out of left field that it has to be this one. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted the photos. Again, I don't know how he gets to these conclusions, and they for the most part leave the audience in the dark with it, which it makes sense for the gameplay, but it's still very strange. But I mean, it's plausible. That is the only reason he would ever delete the photos. And this completely turns the case on its head, too. If true. Which, knowing Phoenix, it usually turns out to be true. Even though he's completely talking out of his ass. Congratulations, Phoenix, you just made a kid cry. So now that the Gotcha Bitch music's playing, we know we're pretty much right here. We are for sure on our way to finding out what actually happened in this crazy case. So either this witness is completely false and we could just discount everything he said, or he really is telling the truth and that flips the entire case on its head. Yeah, I feel like no one would guess any of these things their first time through, because it's so absurd. It's logic leap after logic leap that Phoenix makes. And I love how Phoenix just throws things at a wall and sees what sticks. Because before he was like, it was Old Bag in the suit. It was someone else in the suit. And now it's like, no, it was actually Jack Hammer, it was the victim. But we just don't know why. At this point, we just don't quite understand the motive for doing this. Which could make or break our theory. Wow, how convenient. Everyone's ganging up on poor old Cody. Not even Mia can save you this time, kid. So this is actually huge. It might not look like it, but this is huge. And what's pretty clever about this one is that it's actually kind of subtle what the clue here is. But it's still looking you in the face, obviously. I don't need you to tell me what's wrong here, Mia. So this is pretty easy to figure out. Although, like I said, they tried hiding it, but it's still just looking you right in the face. So the inconsistency in the photo is that the Steel Samurai is at Studio 2, which he shouldn't be. Because apparently this entire thing took place at Studio 1, because Studio 2 was blocked off, so how did he get here? Oh, I love the way that starts up. Yeah, I think I like the faster version of Cornered a little bit better than the normal one. Just because it feels like it has that like Genesis twang to it for some reason. It's so good. So, we're gonna point to Studio 2. This is once again another piece of information that is going to completely throw this case on its head. So now the other two folks that were at the studio are now absolutely suspects. If things go our way, anyway. I would love to pin this on Salmonella. I hope he did it. But yeah, notice how they don't mention the studio bigwigs that they were apparently having a meeting with. Why aren't they suspects? No, I don't want to see more of him. Okay, thank you. No one could have gotten out. Well, you've done it again, Phoenix. You've completely bullshitted your way through to a crazy revelation like this. I'm actually really shocked that... Oh wait, no I'm not. I was gonna say I'm really shocked that they were able to use restraint and have Edgeworth, Phoenix not respond to This Is Madness with This Is Sparta, because that's absolutely something that this series would do because of the localization, but that movie didn't come out until like 2006. But, you know, it doesn't stop them, I think, in the second game from talking about midi-chlorians and stuff. It's like, what are you doing? So, we got some evidence right here. This explains away Will Power's alibi and why he just fell asleep. Yeah, this was a complete coincidence that we found this. Phoenix Wright is the luckiest man in the world. Yeah, just the most simple answer. Although, knowing that the way that this game's gone so far in this case, some of the other choices might be more appropriate because they're a little bit dumber. Usually you pick the dumb answer in these situations in this game, but in this one you choose the one that does make the most sense. Just fingerprint the bottle. I feel like they should have cut away to Phoenix Wright just completely hyperventilating, thinking to himself, how the hell did I just do that? See, that's the thing, I don't know, is Phoenix Wright a really good lawyer, or is he just really lucky? Trials don't work like this. This is only for the video game. Although, they probably would be a lot better if they only had an X amount of time to, you know, prove innocence or guilt. I like how she says, go home. Where is that? Where is her home? Hell? Heaven? Like, the afterlife? What are you doing, Mia? I'd love to know more about where she calls home. But anyway, that's it for this video. See you next time where we hopefully finish investigating and find some sort of evidence once and for all that Will Powers totally didn't do it.